Hey guys, like, subscribe, bell, face. Let's get into the video. Hello, happy new year, happy 2020. I hope that all of you enjoyed your New Year's Eve and that you were super safe and everybody enjoyed all of the festivities. So as you can see by the title of this video, this is a keto-based video, which for this channel, the last 3 months is amazing in and of itself. Jess over at Journey to Healthy reached out to me and wanted to see if I could give her answers to a questionnaire of basically questions that she gets a lot regarding the keto lifestyle, because she did make a big switch from Weight Watchers to keto. And she gets a lot of the same questions from a lot of different people. And I suggested to her, why don't we reach out to the girls, our little girl group, Ashley over at Krogal, Nasine over at Keto Mama, and Erica over at Time to Shrink, and see if we want to do it as like one big New Year's Day collab. And everybody said, sure thing. So that is what this is. It is a collab video with like our keto girl group to tell you why we chose keto, our honest experiences. I'm gonna get my little questionnaire ready and dive right in, because neither one of us want to be here for 25 minutes, right? Right. So I'm just gonna get started. Okay, so the number one question is, why did you start keto? So for me, it was a few different things that culminated into me making that plunge. One being, I was not happy with Weight Watchers. It started to just like suck me dry of all of my finances and my will to live. Like, to be brutally honest, I was constantly thinking about points. I was constantly like, okay, well, if I make this for dinner, I need to get the fat-free version of this and the regular version of this. And if I need to make this for dinner, then I have to get the sugar-free version of this, but the fat-free version of that, but then what will he eat? And it was a whole thing. My doctor played a part in it. She had suggested low carb because of the polycystic. So that played a part in it. And us moving played a little bit of a part in it as well. I started keto after we had been down here about 2 months. I didn't have anybody to go to Weight Watchers with. And the Weight Watchers down here, I didn't really like too much. The lady was super rude to me when I went in there. And it was like a local Weight Watchers, not like a nationwide thing. And that was like the wax seal for me on the Weight Watchers thing. Well, I was like, you know what? Let's look some stuff up. And I found Catherine Solemn's channel and I found Keto Connect. And with everything they were doing, I was like, I'm sorry, I can have real cheese. I can have like actual pepperoni. I can have X, Y, and Z. I don't need to buy 99% fat-free turkey breast where he's like, and I'm like drinking water trying to choke it down. I can have flavor in my food. Where do I sign? Where do I sign? All right, the second question is, how long have you followed the keto lifestyle? So I have been keto on and off since about May of 2017. I played with it more off than on until the beginning of, well, no, until August of 2018, where I really like kind of stuck to it. I do lose very slowly. A lot of that comes from the polycystic. A lot of it comes from the fact that I'm just like, all right, well, I'll have a cheat meal and it turns into a cheat day and then it turns into a cheat weekend. I would say I went a good 14 months doing it more often than not. And then when I left Extra Space until now, you know, I tried it a couple days and it just wasn't doing it. Like my heart wasn't in it. I was more focused on getting a job or, you know, getting something done at the house, and then Christmas, and it was just a whole thing. But I would say since August of 2018 is really when I like truly started keto and started to understand keto and started to really look into what worked for me and what didn't. Up until that point, like I would basically like drink heavy whipping cream out of the container, not realizing that it was stalling my weight loss. I would eat, you know, 7 ounces of cheese in a day, not realizing it was also stalling my weight loss. I kind of have a little bit of a better hold on what I can and can't eat at this point. I would definitely say about since August of 2018. Number 3, what worked for you? So how many carbs, track, meal planning, anything that makes keto work for you. I have tracked, I have not tracked. I have tracked all macros, I have just tracked carbs. What works best for me is just tracking carbs. Too far into my own brain when I track everything. It all gets just to be like way too like, and then I start obsessing and it goes right back into the, well, this is 7 points and this is 3 points and this is 2 points. It gets to be too much and I become neurotic. I will say the sweet spot for me is between 20 and 30 net carbs a day. I try to keep it under 20, but sometimes, you know, you need the whole pint of, you know, Halo Top, or you need the whole pint of Enlightened, and you might go over by 5 or 6 carbs. For the most part, I pretty much just track net carbs, not total, net. Counting total is pointless because you're still gonna subtract the fiber in the long run. So just track your net carbs. It makes no sense to count total. Meal planning is another thing. It doesn't normally work for me. I'm thinking that may have been based on my working environment. I was always super close to home, so I had the option that like if I brought my lunch, I could always just run home and make something different. Dinners, I kind of have always planned dinners for like the week and then kind of just pick and grab what I want to make when I get home from work. Lunches and breakfast I very rarely eat, but lunches I don't meal plan. I just don't. The current job situation that I am in, I have to, or I will be broke. If I have to buy my lunch every day, I will literally be going to work to eat lunch. It ain't cheap. It's also not very keto friendly. Just putting that out there. What I may do is give myself $10 a week if I want to get a cup of coffee, or if I want a quick, you know, snack of some sort. I'm sure I can find something I could eat. For the most part, I am going to be bringing the keto meal programs, frozen meals, and Keto Chows. My dinners are gonna be like non-existent because I am working until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So I will most likely just make something for him in the crock pot during the day or fix something real quick when I get home for him, but I'm not eating dinner at 10 o'clock at night. Like that, I can't. That's not a thing for me. Right now, my game plan is to bring a Keto Chow and one of the keto meal programs with me to work, have one for my actual lunch and then one for my break, or drink it on my way home. I'm probably gonna wind up having the Keto Chow second. And that is kind of like my meal plan. And then maybe bring like some pepperoni and cheese and stuff like that. I think that is more of a meal plan and a financial plan for me. Number 4, any side effects. So yes, when I first did keto, the very first time back in 2017, I fell victim to the keto kitty. It is a thing. It is a thing. It's a very gross, awful, roasting. Dave just said he can confirm. It's gross. More recent side effects, hair loss is a big thing for me, but again, that is also polycystic, as well as keto. Other than that, I haven't had any real side effects. I've been lucky on this bout. Number 5, favorite keto recipe, hands down, keto ginger's chili. It is amazing. Chorizo, ground beef, peppers, onions, tomatoey goodness. I love it. I will live by it. It is delicious. Also, her coleslaw. Pretty much just anything that Amanda has put on her YouTube channel, I have made and loved, and go buy her cookbook. Number 6, what do you wish you'd known in the beginning? The first thing I wish I had known was how amazing the keto community is. The people who do keto and have weight loss channels, they rally for each other. They are tight-knit. You think Weight Watcher people are tight-knit? They got nothing on keto people. We have each other's backs. Second thing is that keto police are real. They are hardcore. And that is one of the reasons why the keto community has each other's backs. I also wish I knew that there were 800,000 different ways to do keto, and that no two people have the exact same keto diet plan. I can't have heavy whipping cream. Jess drinks heavy whipping cream, I think. You know, Ashley can have heavy whipping cream, no problem. I can have it on occasion. Like if I'm at somebody's house and they have heavy whipping cream and I'm having coffee, I can handle it. But on the regular, I'll gain weight. I will 100% gain weight. I wish that I had known that in the beginning, because I was just chugging it like nobody's business. I was adding it to diet root beer. I was adding it to my coffee. I was adding it to everything. All of it. I really think the biggest thing for me is definitely, like, I wish I had known the keto community was as solid as it was, for sure. So number 7. Number 7 is, bottom line, what is your overall feeling about keto? Do you see this as your forever lifestyle? I absolutely could see this as a forever lifestyle. I think if you are the type of person that can live without pasta, bread, and sugar, you can do this lifestyle. I don't need pasta. Is it delicious? You bet your booty. But do I need it in my life? No. There's alternatives out there. Do I need bread? No. Do I like a good piece of garlic bread aside my pasta? You betcha. And I whip up some 90-second mug bread or a chaffle and have it with some shiitake, you know, noodles and tomato sauce? Absolutely. And that craving is cured. Keto allows you to live your life where, and I hate to keep going back to Weight Watchers, but it's the only other meal plan or diet or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever been on. Weight Watchers claims they allow you to live your life and save for special events. Weight Watchers enables you to binge eat.
I could not think of the word enable to save my life. The Bearded Wonder would like to take full credit for helping me figure out the word I wanted to use.
There's no other way to say it. Because there were days where, like, I knew, like, if I were going out and I knew I, like, really want, like, I was gonna have all the mozzarella sticks, I would bank my points. Because face it, even, like, I would roll over my points before that was a thing with Weight Watchers, because it didn't make any sense to not be able to do it. Like, it's all 1 week, like, it's not gonna make a difference. With keto, if you do that one day and you get right back on that horse the next day, you might be up a pound or 2, but it's all water weight. With Weight Watchers, it's not a thing. You are manipulated into binge eating, and with keto, you're not. Keto is something that I think is sustainable. It is something that is easily done at parties and events. There's always a meat tray. There's always a vegetable tray. You know, who's to say you don't just have some pepperoni and cheese with some celery sticks and ranch dressing? Done. Going to a Super Bowl party, whole lot of wings. I absolutely think that keto is a forever lifestyle for me. I may take a month off. It's a thing. It happens. I am human. Don't come for me for it. But my overall feeling on keto is that it is fantastical. If you've never tried it, give it a shot. Don't knock it till you try it. Unless you don't have a gallbladder, then it might be a little bit more difficult because you don't digest fat as well. But you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? I do want to thank you for watching. Please make sure that if you are not already, that you have liked and you have subscribed and you have hit the bell notification so you know when to see this face. After you have watched me, if I am your first, click the links below and go see my girlies, my ride or dies, my best friends. Please leave me some love down below. If you've made it this far, leave me this emoji. Didn't think I'd pull that one out, did you? All right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Happy New Year again. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go get lit on my couch with a $5 bottle of champagne.